Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And Summoners War just announced 2 new units coming to Summoners War, and they announced it at Gamescom, and then they posted it on their Instagram account, Summoners War app. If you guys haven't already followed it, you can go ahead and do that now. Not sponsored, it just gives you some updates and news about Summoners War. That's pretty good. I followed them as well with my account. And if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, Instagram.com/Claytano or @Claytano on Instagram, and I post pictures on there every day for the most part. Okay, and enough about that. But anyway, so Summoners War came out with 2 new monsters, okay? One of them is a 4-star, one of them is a 5-star, and the one on the left is called the DRYAD, okay? And the one on the right is called the DRUID. But let's go back to the DRYAD for just a quick second, because everybody has been saying since DHC has come out, since MMEG has come out, since Knights Chronicle, and all these other games that are very similar to Summoners War, everybody's been saying that they all have been kind of, you know, copying Summoners War, which is honestly maybe true to some extent, maybe not true to some extent. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But now Summoners War is taking a few pages out of their books, because there is a DRYAD in DHC, and it does look very similar to this, and it's kind of interesting. It's just interesting, okay? I'm going to say more, but it is interesting. I don't know if it's just a coincidence. Maybe they have this planned for like 3 years in the making, and now they're finally releasing it, or if they're like, hey guys, we have some competition here in our space, and let's go ahead and like start pushing out more content. Let's push out the Labyrinth. Let's push out some new monsters. Let's push out some monster balance updates and all these different things. And I'm, you know, not sure if it's being fueled by the fact that there's so many other competitors. If not, you know, who knows? But I must say, props and hats off to Comptos for doing some more work lately, or coming out with more stuff, more interesting things for the Summoners War community, and it's exciting. So let's just take a look at some of the things. Let's read into this as much as we possibly can, because that's what I like to do, and analyze everything and try to guess what the skills are going to be in things. So really, they didn't give us much, but they did give us this picture, and then they also wrote on the post that, quote unquote, breaking news, new monsters coming soon, exclamation point, exclamation point, and then they put a little bear emoji. Okay, they put a little bear emoji. I'm going to come back to that. A 5-star monster that transforms into a beast according to the situation, the Druid. So again, that's the 5-star monster here on the right-hand side. It's a little bit bigger looking, kind of looks like a Fairy King, but from the earth, kind of like a Yoda Fairy King almost, I would say. And it transforms into a beast. Now, immediately I think it's going to transform into a bear, because it has the bear emoji on the actual post itself. I mean, I feel like that's kind of just a giveaway. Like, if it transformed into something else, then they probably would have put, like, I don't know, a bird or a turtle or something. You know, because the first thing that comes to mind when I think of the Druid is, I think of Udyr from League of Legends. So, you know how he turns into a bear, he turns into a phoenix, he also turns into a turtle, and he has all these different types of forms, which I think would be really cool for Summoners War, rather than just turning into a bear. Because that's kind of like unicorns. We already have that. We have unicorns that turn into a human form and turn back to a pony form, and then turn back to a human form, and then turn back to a pony form, and then a human form, and then pony form. And then they just keep going and violent proc and ruin your life in RTA. But we already have that, so we don't need more of that. We have the bear though, and like let's say it turns into a bear. It has its, you know, tankier stats, different things that it could do, maybe like buff your team. And then say it turns into a phoenix, and then it does more damage. You can, you know, do other things. And then it turns into a turtle, and it's like really tanky, but doesn't really do much for the rest of its team. And who knows? Like, I feel like that would be a cooler concept than just turning into a bear alone, you know? I just feel like that would be more interesting, and something that we don't already have in the game. And I'm also hoping that these monsters can be a little bit meta changing. Hopefully they can break the speed meta, if that's even a possibility anymore. I don't even know. But it would be interesting to see how they're going to be used, maybe for RTA, stuff like that, especially if they transform and then they get another turn. We all know how super overpowered that is, and in my opinion, I know it's kind of off topic, but I feel like that needs to be nerfed, where if a monster gains an additional turn, it doesn't reset the violent proc chance, potentially. Just throwing that out there. Comptuous, I don't know if you're listening or not, but just throwing that out there, in my opinion. And so yeah, so that's the 5-star Druid. Should be interesting. Post your comments down below what you guys think it's going to turn into. What do you think the skills are going to be? I feel like it's going to have a whole bunch of different sets of skills. Some that are going to be attack, some that are going to be defensive, some that are going to be supportive. And I think that would be super cool if they actually did that. Now, the 4-star monster, the Dryad, the one on the left, now it has a little flower, okay, that it puts before, and then it says the 4-star monster who helps in battle with the help of their nature friends, such as bees, trees, etc. So that seems a little funny to me. I think the flower at the beginning is also a great touch. Good job on that one, guys. And okay, so this is the Dryad. So it's a monster who helps in battle with the help of their nature friends. So my guess is that it's going to be a support unit. That's pretty obvious. Okay, it's a support 4-star unit. I'm not sure if we need another support 4-star unit though. It's nice that they're coming out with monsters, but maybe like, I don't know, because we already have like Chassoon, we have like all these other support 4-star. Maybe a damage dealing 4-star monster would be cool. Maybe, I don't know. I guess we had the twins that came out recently too, so that could be, you know, the damage dealing twins. Anyway, so these are going to be helping your team in battle with their nature friends, like bees and trees. So trees, maybe they're rooting their monsters together, like kind of like DHC, where it roots the other monsters and stuns them and stuff like that. I can definitely see that being the case. Just because I think it's kind of ironic and hilarious, the fact that, you know, DHC supposedly took from Summoner's War, and Summoner's War is now taking back from DHC. I just think it's like a little petty, guys. Come on, let's just be friends and have fun and play games together, right? But either way, that's my opinions on the Dryad. I think it's gonna be a support 4-star. That's pretty obvious. It's gonna do heals, gonna do stuns, gonna be probably buffing your team up with something, I would assume. But aside from that, they don't really give us much more. So that's all they give us for both of those units. And now we get to contemplate for the next, I don't know, month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, maybe a year until they actually come out. Now, they haven't said when it's going to be released just yet, to my knowledge at least. But hopefully it's soon, because everybody likes to play with new monsters. And if you guys have been doing some summoning sessions and you want to save up for some new monster summons and you guys want me to summon for you, definitely let me know. Send me an email, and I will definitely be more than happy to summon for these new monsters as soon as they come out for you guys live on stream, twitch.tv/Claytano. And aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments section below, and let's get the conversation going, and hopefully one of us will be right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I will see you guys next time. All right, peace. I run away.